She is the definition of like a hard-headed person. Like if you open a dictionary and they say describe someone who's hard-headed, it's her. I have been excited to talk about Marie and Momo. I know we've landed in Senegal. And like I said, this is on Marodi TV. It's on YouTube. It's available there if you want to check it out, especially if you speak French and Wolof or one or the other. I think you would enjoy this show. It has a lot of drama, a lot of like suspense, and it's just like almost every episode it just leaves me like what the heck? Oh, what, like what? But it's such a good show. I usually watch Senegalese shows to kind of retain my language. I don't know if that makes sense. So I'm one of those people that grew up outside of Senegal. So I grew up in the US and in Canada. And unfortunately, I did not continue to learn Wolof. I did not retain that language. I did not retain my French. So I'm not able to like speak it like if I'm having a conversation with someone. But anyway, like this is not about me and that. But anyway, my point is that I understand like 70 to 80% of the plot. There's some words that I'm like, I don't really know what that means. You're probably like, what the heck? What is this series about? Anyways, so it's essentially about a girl who is from a privileged family, a high society in Senegal. Her family are well known, they're well respected, and so forth. However, she's a bit of a troublemaker. She drinks, she parties, and so forth. And then one day she gets caught in a really bad situation that just shouldn't have happened. And she moved out of her family house, and then she met this guy who is opposite of her, who comes from a not so privileged family, very humble family. But anyway, he hosted her and she started getting along with his parents and just got along and eventually fell in love. But then them two coming from different societies, like different backgrounds, especially financial backgrounds, it made it very hard for them to get together. But she is so feisty, like Marie is feisty, and sometimes I feel like she's so effing hard-headed, and that sometimes like when I'm watching her, I'm like, she is the definition of like a hard-headed person. Like if you open a dictionary and they say describe someone who's hard-headed, it's her, because she's always causing trouble. But at the same time, I like that she goes after what she wants, and she's very like fiery personality, so very extroverted, which is a bit different from the guy she's like in love with, Momo, who's very calm, very chill and stuff. And then there's a third character, which is Momo's childhood best friend. Her name is, please, I don't know how to say it, but I think it's Nakite. I should know how to say this. I'm Senegalese, damn it. But anyway, and her and Marie really don't get along because they're both like Momo, and it's just like a lot of drama, a lot of secrecy, a lot of like, especially with Marie's family, a lot of like combating, like fighting with each other, arguing, going after what you want, being rebellious and everything. I watch this series every Saturday morning. So while I'm making my breakfast, I turn it on and I'm like watching it, and sometimes I have to pause making my coffee or pause making my eggs or whatever I'm making, just to like pay attention to the scene, especially with the whole language issue or language barrier. And so far, I think I'm on episode 38 or 39. Maybe a few more episodes till the season is done, and I might make another video. So I guess this is like an intro video of it. I love watching Senegalese shows. It helps me retain my language. It helps me, like I said, know more about the culture and stuff. And I just like the shows. They're just very dramatic, and some of them are also just very funny. And yeah, you just learn people way of life and the whole societal hierarchies and all of that. So it's I love this show and I highly recommend it for you. I don't know if there's translation, but if you are a French speaking person, I highly suggest you watch that show. Like, you will get hooked like by episode 1 or 2. You will get hooked. Me, I got hooked on episode 1. At first, I was like, I don't want to watch this. It's like, seems like a teenage show, whatever. Yeah, it's not a teenage show. It's way more than that. It's a lovely show. Such a dramatic show. Oh my god. But anyways, I so far I think I would rate this show maybe a 8.5 out of 10. I really really like it. I really enjoy it. And I can't wait for season 2. I'm sure like season 2 is going to come out. Right now they're probably just finishing on season 1. But yeah, and I also like Pod and Marishu. It kind of reminds me a bit of Pod and Marishu, but I think Pod and Marishu a little bit better so far. And yeah, anyway, check it out. And for those that don't know me, my name is KD, and I love watching films and movies across the globe. And my aim is to watch one from every single country, given that there's English subtitles available. So if you have any recommendations of movies or series I should watch from different countries, please do let me know. And yeah, if you enjoy this, please like and subscribe. And I will see you next time. So thank you. Take care. Bye.